I'm chairman of Wooden Spoon in Northumberland here. I'm delighted to be here and to see this fantastic building that we've supported. We do fund events all over, projects all over Northumberland, and it's a real pleasure to actually come and see the end result.
The Wooden Spoon is a national charity that helps disadvantaged, disabled children throughout the country. Each county has a committee. We have the Northumberland committee, obviously, of which I'm the president. The good thing about Wooden Spoon is that every penny raised in Northumberland by our committee gets spent in Northumberland. So we do what we can with people who apply to us, and we give them grants as and when. All sorts of different projects, from sensory gardens, outdoor gyms, for instance, projects like this. Any organisation involved in Northumberland with looking after disadvantaged children, if they need something, they can apply to the Wooden Spoon, and we'll go through the system and see if we can get them a grant of some sort.
People can just come, and so they don't have to be around anybody else, and just have a seat and just enjoy, and you can hear the birds and nature. I'm a qualified therapist, and my project work is a qualified therapist too, and it is brilliant for people's mental health. Just being out in nature, it's therapeutic, but it's not therapy. But if people need actual therapy, we're here for them as well.
Absolutely, yes. There's right throughout the country, there are children who are disadvantaged and who need to have outside therapy from school. Whatever we can do, or whatever charities can do to help them, then I'm sure they all will do, as does the Wooden Spoon.
The Wooden Spoon has been going now for some 30 years. It started with a group of players from England who actually won the Wooden Spoon, being the last in the then Five Nations Championship. And they decided that they were better at playing golf. So they started playing golf, raised some money, and then started giving it to special needs children.
And it's really important that we are partnering with other agencies so that we can work together.
At Thriving Together, we like to promote and support organisations across the whole of Northumberland and shout out about the amazing work that's going on. We have worked with Tracy previously on another project, and so I'm here today to celebrate the amazing work that she's doing.
Because we're not good at everything. We're good at therapy and like outdoor stuff, but we've got, and it's such, with it being rural Northumberland as well, we don't want local people having to travel miles and miles to get a service. So we would like to have like a one-stop shop where we can have other people who are maybe based in Ashington or Cramlington or even further afield in Newcastle to come up and utilise our space. But we have a place further up. This is a 24-acre site. We've got a place further up which is already rewilded, which won't be very accessible for people who are wheelchair users. So my husband and I spent the last 6 months making this pond. Before that, it was just barren reeds and you couldn't see. So we've opened it up, and we're so pleased to see, lots of wildlife come back already. We're getting so wonderful butterflies and different creatures, and it's just so wonderful to see. We've expanded, and we do things like, forest school for all, for adults, forest school on steroids we call it. We do zoo pharmacology, bushcraft, nature trails, artist trails and things like that. So this spot at the moment, as you see, is rather barren, and what we'd like to do is rewild it.
Well, this literally didn't have any of the paint, it didn't have any of the walls. It's been just quite literally volunteers getting together.
So what's going on here is, if you have a look, is Chrissy and Cherie, our wonderful project workers. We've been replanting, plant from the Woodland Trust, the trees, but they're too young yet to go out into the wider part of the farm. So we were very, very lucky to get 400 young trees to obviously help with the rewilding project. So we're really looking for some wonderful volunteers to come along. We have wonderful volunteers and children who are homeschooled, so that's part of the home education as well. But we're always looking for some more support guys. And this is another area that's going to be wheelchair accessible.
Painting, local builders doing things, which has been really good as well. In the meantime, Tracy has been moving with the horses in the last week. So, but you know, you all muddle together, it all works. Many hands and all that.
We came here about a year ago when we first saw it, and it was like a bomb site. And it's now it's well done, it's comfortable, and it's amenable.
Tracy's absolutely fantastic. She's a one-off. As a lot of these people who are involved with them are, you know, it goes through a vein. She doesn't do anything, you know, without thinking of the children.
We've got some wonderful collaborations with like sister companies and like people like locally, children's services, education, and what to do like Duke of Edinburgh kind of thing as well. But we want to have a space where people can actually utilise, you know, things that we're not qualified or able to do.
Well, I'm a Scottish Rugby supporter. I know about the Wooden Spoon. Not so much recently, but I know about the Wooden Spoon. Fabulous organisation. What a great concept, isn't it?
I think there's a lot of organisations, there's a lot of competition going on at the moment, but I think it's ongoing. I don't know what the future will be, but people need to continue being generous. They need to donate to charities like the Wooden Spoon. We can't force people to give us money. We can't ask very politely and lay on functions for people to attend. We've got to change, keep going as times move on. We've got to keep evolving, which we're doing, and we're a great committee, and we're thoroughly enjoying the work at the moment. I shall now unveil the plaque and wish everybody good luck.